Wrong button. There we go. What's up, everybody? Good morning. Great to see you. Hope you're having a great start to the week. I know it's Monday. It kind of sucks, but we're here to get through it together. But again, well, before I even start, I should probably get my lighting on. I'm struggle busting today, guys, so I appreciate y'all for hanging around. Today was just one of those days where I struggled to get out of bed. And so I got the articles, the stream, and everything set up in like 15 minutes while whooping down breakfast. Pretty proud of myself for that. Oh wait, I need to change this back to... And there we go. And we're back to our regularly scheduled programming. Nice. Alright, there we go. Anyways, what's up, chat? How are y'all doing? Good to see you, Bernie, backstage. Glad you guys are here. Bernie, I was not pulling a Seth. If anything, I was pulling a Mag. I was late. I was not non-existent. And that's no shot at Seth. Okay? Seth does a lot of different things. And I give him grace when it comes to him scheduling streams and not doing them. But also, you know, I have ADHD, so I can relate to it being completely scatterbrained. Let's see, backstage. I just discovered. Oh, wrong button had me rolling. Yeah, we keep the imperfections in here, okay? So I just discovered that Power World is on Xbox One. I played it last night. It's so choppy though. I'm wondering if it's reaching the end of life support for that version of the game. But we can definitely we can dive more into that here in a little bit. I only have a couple topics today. Oh, Seth is here, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think I have my... Let me see if this comes through. Nope, I gotta put it in here. Hold on, we gotta get the stream deck in here, so I can make sound effects and make things entertaining. What was it under? That is a great... Oh, wait. Ah, there we go. Alright, let's see if y'all can hear this. I'm just... Oh, yeah, it went through. Okay, we're good. We're good. Alright, so... Let me, turn the music down just a tad. Alright, how's the audio sound, guys? Everything sound good, look good, feel good? See, it was still a good way to earn the rewards points. So yeah, there you go. Yeah, I have to get back on the bandwagon this week. I fell off for like 2 weeks and did not really bother getting my rewards points. But anyways, with all that being said, and I appreciate y'all for being here. We're just going to go ahead and jump right into it. And then, like I said, I'm not going to be spending a crap load of time on these topics. So we will have some time at the end for y'all to bring up stuff, and we can discuss it after. So yeah, first things first, this is just something light this isn't something light. Sorry, I forgot to reposition what articles I'm covering in what order. But this one actually comes from Video Game Chronicles. It is by Andy Robinson, and it says, id Software plays down impact on layoffs, insists it still has enough staff to make, quote, games and tech. id Software has played down the impact of this week's layoffs at the studio, claiming that it still has the, quote, the crew we need to build the games and tech we're known for, end quote. In its first public response since news broke that around 100 workers have lost their jobs, the Doom and Quake developer claimed that its remaining team is, quote, about the same size as when it shipped Doom 2016. Quote, thank you for all the support this week, it wrote. While our studio was impacted, those changes were spread across teams. We still have the crew we need to build the games and tech we're known for. Quote, the team today is about the same size we were when making Doom 2016. We have always had a flat studio where everyone is a maker, and we will remain true to that philosophy moving forward. End quote. The statement continues, quote, we are focused on supporting each other and the team members impacted. We're going to keep building the great games and tech that have defined us for the past 35 years, and we're looking forward to seeing you at QuakeCon this August, end quote. According to the Verge reporter Tom Warren, it is now in the early stages of developing a new game, which fits with Xbox's mandate of focusing on its biggest franchises. Devastating week for the Doom studio. Its public response follows claims from a laid-off developer that it had been, quote, nuked into the dirt and relegated to support studio size, end quote, following this week's sweeping Xbox layoffs. Derek Best, a former VFX artist at id who had worked on all 3 modern Doom games, published a lengthy post on LinkedIn saying he was, quote, in shock at how brutal the layoffs were, end quote. Quote, collectively decades of knowledge was wiped out of the studio, he claimed. Quote, the VFX team was eliminated down to a single artist with no lead or producer. The engine programmer responsible for the massive gains in VFX pipeline improvements, like all the particle editor work, was let go as well. He added, quote, great job, Microsoft. Nothing says business success like nuking a team into the dirt and relegating them to support studio size while also throwing out massive technological achievements, end quote. Responding to layoffs on Friday, id Software co-founder John Carmack said he was saddened by the news, but conceded that he was struggling to feel anger without knowing the full details. Quote, no thanks, we don't want notifications. Quote, my Microsoft will probably be a good steward of the brand. Statement isn't aging well, and this is certainly going to dampen the mood of the founder reunion at QuakeCon next month, he wrote. Yeah, so I'm torn on how to feel about this, because on one hand, like, Asha Sharma and Xbox have made it known that, hey, we're going back to basics. We're trimming the fat. We're not just cutting a little. We're cutting the entirety of the fat. Which I'm not comparing people's livelihoods to pieces of meat directly, but in the grand scheme of things, everything has nuance, and getting selectively outraged over specific talking points opposed to looking at everything as a whole is really starting to, well, it's starting to piss me off, really. But again, I've said it the last couple episodes. I am not a fan of people losing their job. But, a lot of people seem to forget these companies' main MO is money. It's money. That's what makes them make decisions. And if it don't make money, it's not on their radar. Let's see, backstage it was still, let's see here, Bernie, in the long run, this will be good. This will be a good suck for people that lost jobs, but the gravy train of not producing is over. Exactly. Thank you, Bernie. That's basically what the gist of what I'm trying to say. Is that short term, yes, it sucks people are losing their job. Long term, it's for the benefit and the health of the industry as a whole. Because it's not just Xbox that's laying people off, and I wish people would stop pretending that it is. Because it couldn't be further from the truth. I mean, look at Ubisoft. Ubisoft literally laid off the dev team that made the Black Flag remake the day it was released. Yeah, we can bring up the disc to digital thing towards the end. Just remind me, and we'll definitely talk about it. The Seth Monsters. John was id. He was the genius behind the 3D engines we use today. Id is a shell of itself ever since he left to go create the Quest. Wait. You're telling me that John Carmack, he left id to work on a VR headset? Sorry, my brain's having trouble processing that. It's like, okay, so it not saying that it makes his words hollow, but it's like, okay, you went from being in it to going so far away from it that... Why? Why did you go from game development to hardware development? I mean, no harm, no foul to the guy, but I mean, genuine question. CTO and now is totally in AI. Yeah, I can kind of see that. See, Bernie, this reflects how poorly Phil was managing the financial side. Yeah. Hey, what up, Iron Storm? Good to see you, buddy. We're just talking about the travesty that is id Software. Hey, Geppetto, good to see you too, buddy. Welcome in, welcome in. like I was saying, we're talking about it and what they're doing or not doing, and I'm just kind of giving my thoughts and feelings on how I feel about where all this stuff is coming from and or going. But yeah, good morning to everybody. Hope y'all are having a great day. See, backstage, I've been fixated on my Xbox One since I fixed it. Yeah, dude, if I could have fixed the Xbox One that I have that doesn't work, I would probably be using it to some extent as well. Alright, see, Bernie, this is just how bad Phil was. Wait, this just shows how bad Phil was. How bad Phil was with nothing being done about the big franchises with new products. Yeah, and I'm really starting to get to the point where I'm like, you know what? I'm really starting to be on the bandwagon of, okay, yeah, Phil was greenlighting games that he personally wanted to play, not what was going to make Xbox money. See, backstage. Oh, I played like a Pirates in Hawaii this morning. Oh, you like it backstage? I need to jump back into it, to be honest, because I actually was kind of getting back into it. Let's see, Ion Storm, it isn't going anywhere. They make better games as a smaller studio. Look at Doom 2016. That right there. That right there. Thank you, Ion, for saying that. Literally, that right there. I personally don't think they're going anywhere either. I literally just think that all these studios, all these dev studios, ballooned to sizes that were unsustainable, even with the amount of revenue they were bringing in when they were doing all these hirings. But that's just my opinion on it, though. Let's see. Backstage, it's decent so far, but I'm not far into it. Yeah, it's one of those games where like it takes you a minute to get through the tutorial and like the opening section, but then once you get past that, it opens up a bit. These Stuff Monsters, and you would think, oh wait, Stuff Monsters, I totally crashed and burned my PC last night, hit the wrong exe and malwared myself, rebuilding now. Dang. Oh, wait, are you having to do a full like OS install and everything, like you've lost everything? I hope that's not the case, because you were working on some really cool stuff. Hopefully it's just hopefully you just got a blue screen and you're able to restart. I hope that's the case. The Onstorm, time to get on the bike and get home. It's been a long shift. Yeah, appreciate you for stopping in, Ion, and have a safe drive home, and we will have a nice conversation tomorrow. Let's see, Seth Monsters, I'm totally backed up. Okay, sweet, awesome. Oh, cool. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Backstage. No. Actually, I'm gonna turn that up just a little bit so the music doesn't overpower it. No. Oh, also, I found. Let me pause the music real quick, because I actually made a combination of the sound effects. It's actually hilarious. So for those of you that didn't get to see it on the Patreon stream on Saturday, I did this. No. Anyways. Let's see, Geppetto. So years ago, my buddy worked at id Software. He complained that you couldn't just, quote, add things to a game. There was too much bureaucracy within the development process. And Geppetto, just like Asha said, up to 14 layers of management. 14. Not one, not four. 14. That's insane. Like, I think I was even saying that last week, that many layers of management is just going to slowly kill the company from the inside. So if Xbox didn't do this, PlayStation fanboys would probably be getting their wish within the next couple of years. See, Backstage, actually, I'm glad you do the Patreon stream for Saturday, because most of my favorite streamers do their thing during the week. Yeah, and I try to make sure that what I'm doing, to the best of my ability, I try not to step on other creators' toes when I do streams and stuff. But once you start once you start knowing more people in the content creating sphere, I don't know. It's hard to try not to step on people's toes. And also too, if I ever stream when one of your favorite streamers are streaming, I'm not doing it intentionally. Let's see, Geppetto, he left after 2 years and went back to Gearbox. Oh, okay. So he went from being an id to being at essentially Meta, and then went back to, or went to Gearbox. Or am I completely misunderstanding? Oh no, you're talking about, okay. No, I understand what you're saying. You're talking about your friend that you know. My bad. Let's see. Seth Monker's not going to speak out of school, but we actually know someone with a family member that just. Yeah, and it's sad, and for that person, I feel for them specifically because I know a little bit of what happened behind the scenes, but I'm not going to get into. But yeah, that whole situation was just completely avoidable in my opinion. But it is what it is in the grand scheme of things. Let's see. Backstage, I need weekend content. Oh, let me turn the music back on. It got kind of boring in here with no music, didn't it? Which actually works out because I can restart the playlist. Let's see. Bernie, I fully expect a Fallout game to be launched on Helix, maybe Doom or Quake also. Yeah, I think right now they're focusing more on Quake, from what I understand. Felt no Prince started Gearbox and went to id and left after 2 years and then went back to Gearbox. He was one of the 3. Oh, wow. That's actually really cool that you know someone like that. I would, like, and that's the thing too, like, I would love to know people that actually work at these studios. Not for insider access, like, obviously that's cool, but I would just like to be able to pick people's brains that work at these companies. Like, I don't need to get something out of it financially just to have a conversation. I used to be in the industry. Yeah, those air quotes, they're doing a lot of heavy lifting for you. But yeah, with id, I love, like, for me personally, I think 2016 is the best one. That's just me, though. I love it's the only Doom game I've actually beaten and went back to and played through multiple times across multiple hardware. See, sorry, I mean, oh, you're good. You can actually delete the message and then retype what you actually wanted to say, if you want to do that, or you can just say what you meant to say. It's all good. Let's see, Seth, what Helix? Honestly, I hope Xbox announces that just the digital, which, like I said, we will talk about that at the end. I gotta get I'll have to get another article pulled up for it. But anyways, anyone else have anything to say about id? Also, the Great Wah. What's up, dude? How you doing, man? W mod, by the way. Let's see, actually, I'm hoping that the Helix will be a console design like Xbox One or Series X. I don't want a PC tower case design. Yeah, I also don't want them to do, I don't want them to do anything remotely close to what PlayStation's been doing. Like, PlayStation's designs, as futuristic as they look, yeah, they don't move the needle for me. Seth Monson switching to PS5 Pro because of it. I know, anyone that doesn't know, Seth is talking out of his butt. Okay, he does not mean that. Yeah, see, Seth, I'm getting a ColecoVision. ColecoVision 2. Sorry, had to specify. But yeah, anyone else have anything else to say about it before we move on to next topic? Yeah, also, don't forget to go check out a lot of these people that are in the chat. They are also content creators, like Great Wall, Seth Monsters, Ion Stormy was in here a little bit ago. All great, wonderful guys. Be sure to go check them out. Miss notification for the show. Yeah, probably because I didn't set up the stream until 15 minutes before, which I apologize for that. I do my best to get my streams set up the night before. Sometimes it doesn't happen. Today was just one of those times it didn't happen. And honestly, it was pure laziness on my part. I just didn't feel like it. All right, well, with all that being said, we're going to go. This is a smaller story. I just wanted to lightly cover it. I feel like it's kind of been talked into oblivion. But also, too, I'm also trying to structure the show where we start with the bad stuff first, and then we just slowly get better and better as the show goes on. Around what we're talking about. Most of us are content creators, and then I'm an author. Yeah, we actually have we have a couple authors in the Discord. You, Brandon, like you guys. There's so many different people in the community that have different skill sets, and for the most part, I feel like majority of us are very willing to help other people that are wanting to get into this. Just gotta ask. Literally, that's it. You just gotta ask. Most of us are more than willing to help, and most of us are not going to charge you an arm and a leg to do what you're trying to do as well. But yeah, all right. So we're gonna move on. All right. So we're gonna be talking about Call of the Booty, Call of the Map Booty, if you want to say that. Put it that way. This is an article over on Gaming Bible by Tom Chapman. It says Call of Duty highlighter. Let's go. Why's my highlighter not? Oh. There we go. All right, Call of Duty Black Ops Sports get surprise $80 PlayStation Plus discount. Finally, some good news from the blue team. Okay, my highlighter thing is I want to highlight. All right, Call of Duty fans can put a tasty discount in their crosshairs in July 2026 with 2 stellar franchise entries having their prices slashed on PlayStation. Okay, the highlighter's not wanting to work. It's fair to say PlayStation is in the trenches right now, with the gaming giant reeling from the backlash against its physical media fracas. The blue team is still stumbling through a minefield of controversy after announcing it'll stop producing actual discs in 2028. With threats of boycotts and PlayStation fans apparently voting with their wallets to cancel their PlayStation Plus membership, the company might be able to tempt you back with a good old-fashioned Call of Duty. Not this guy. Nope, I canceled my PlayStation Plus like 2 months ago. I ain't renewing that crap. Sorry, not sorry. Anyways. Alright, even as we gallop towards Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4's 2026's annual entry into the shooter series, there's an unexpected blast from the past thanks to 2010's Call of Duty Black Ops and 2012's Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Celebrating new ports on PS4 and PS5, as you can imagine, this comes with the price of admission, with some grumbling that we had to pay $80 for ports for a 16-year-old game and its sequel. Still, with the announcement becoming developer Treyarch's most liked post of all time on X, it was clear that just as many were pumped to revisit these classics. Despite the individual games being priced at $40 or 35 pounds, I think that's right, pounds, euros, one of those, pretty sure it's pounds, each on the PlayStation Store, PS Plus subscribers can shave a little off the top. Giving us even more to moan about, the Black Ops Sports don't include a season pass, in which each coming in at $30, 26 pounds. That means you could be shelling out $140 or $140 for the whole shebang. Until August 6th, PS Plus subscribers can get 50% discount on Black Ops and Black Ops 2, as well as a 67% discount on each DLC. This means you can walk away with the main games costing just $19.99 each, and the DLCs at $9.89, meaning that $140 soon tumbles to $59.76. Rage among the COD community, even though many are basking in all the naughties nostalgia. Okay, that's definitely a British word. Others are still finding reasons to complain due to the season pass being sold separately. Lobbies are apparently in shambles, while there's general outrage at the original pricing structure before nabbing that PS Plus discount. Over on Reddit, one critic fumed, quote, "The on-sale prices should be default pricing. This is ridiculous otherwise, and the MF season pass separately too. Get real," end quote. Another added, I played this for life in 2012, and now not even upgraded visuals. A third complained, quote, "So the Modern Warfare 1 and 2 campaigns get remastered, but BO1 and 2 get a port without the DLC included? What the actual heck? Even with the PlayStation Plus discount, I'm not buying that, and BO1 is my favorite COD ever," end quote. Despite all the drama, the return of Black Ops has seen the game soar up the PlayStation charts and never take GTA 6 as the best-selling titles. We've got to admit that some of the sting has been taken away by the PS Plus discount, but in general, it's not hard to see why already disgruntled gamers are waving their fists in the air in outrage. Things could always be worse, as over on Xbox, those games have been branded unplayable thanks to years of hacking. So if you're going to return to Alex Mason's OG adventure, we'd do it sooner rather than later. In a month, that's pretty quiet in terms of gaming releases, and as PlayStation looks ahead to Marvel's Wolverine, COD fans might want to dip back into these ports before they're inevitably ruined by cheaters. Well, alright. Chat, let's see here. Seth Moss, I can write a limerick. There once was a man from Nantucket. Yeah, something about a bucket. So, hey, what's up, Great Wall? Yep. So yeah, Seth Monsters, I have gone totally 180 on my opinion of Phil, honestly. Yes, he said Xbox may have buried it in the end. Yeah, I personally feel like you're not wrong. Seth Monsters more, I think Phil might not want to show up at the 25th anniversary because it might not be pretty. Yeah, I can kind of see that, and I think I'm kind of leaning in towards the same boat that you're in, Seth, where it's like, yeah, Phil saved Xbox, but, you know, pulling somebody that's drowning out of the water and pushing them back into the water isn't exactly saving their life. But when it comes to this whole Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 thing on PlayStation, I think it's kind of stupid that Xbox, PC, nobody else got really anything. I believe Xbox made or I saw a post that said that Xbox made the DLCs free for the game. I can't confirm that. I haven't really looked into it, but I don't understand that. And to specifically give PlayStation a discount on everything simply for having PlayStation Plus, that's a low blow in my opinion. Hey, Italia Gangsta, what is up, my friend? How you doing? Good to see you. See, the PS Black Ops is also being hammered by cheating. And I knew this was going to be a dumpster fire when they announced it, because it's like, okay, so you're going to remake, or you're going to port Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2, take out, from what I saw, they took out wager matches. It's literally just campaign and basic multiplayer. And then they charge more money for it. Like, those games should have been at best $30, $40 if you include all the DLCs per game. So total $80 for everything. I think that is somewhat reasonable and fair, considering all of the stuff that went into those games being, you know, the behemoths that they ended up being. But yeah, it's gonna. If they're already getting plagued by cheaters, then what type of back-end updates did they make to the servers? Clearly not very much. And then to make matters worse, they removed the player count numbers from the multiplayer games. You can't even see how many people are playing. I think Sony and Activision want this game. They want it to sell really well, but they want people to forget about it in a month. See, PS5, the place to play COD. Good lord, yep. There's a hack to be max account in the beginning on the PS4, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I don't understand it. I really don't. And it's like, I want these games to be great. Like, I want them to make the smart, rational, good decisions. But it seems like the more you ask for rational and reasonable, the more you get just insanity. And it doesn't do anybody any good. Like, it causes consumer resentment, and then if the consumers don't like it, the devs that ported it start feeling like they didn't do a good job. And it's all, there's a whole lot of nuance I feel like people don't talk about. And it's like, you know, at the end of the day, people make mistakes, but there's also this thing called liability. And it's like, if you're willing to puff your chest out and make these big boy decisions, you need to keep that same energy when people are like, hey, fix it. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got to talk about. Like I said, this was a small little thing I just kind of wanted to touch on. But from this story going forward, the rest of the news is mostly positive. So we're, like I said, for those of you that are tuning in now, thanks a lot. For those of you that are tuning in now, I'm trying to restructure the show to where we still talk about the negativity, but the negativity isn't the entirety of the show. Like, if we have to talk about it, we have to talk about it. But then I will go out of my way to try to find some positive stuff to end on, so that we're not just sitting here like, man, the games industry sucks. I'm not excited for anything. All these games are terrible. All these studios are closing down, man. I don't think I want a game. Like, all that negativity is for the birds. I don't care. And you know what? I'm proud of myself for saying that. I'm gonna give myself an applause. That was worth it. Let's see, Seth Monsters. My biggest problem is that Xbox didn't do this first for their own server and advertise that people don't have to buy an $80 16-year-old game that just have to go into their library. Yep, and that's the thing. And actually, you know what? I can show y'all something kind of cool. Y'all see this? We like this, right? Look at this. It's still sealed. I bought this a couple months ago because I wanted a sealed copy of Black Ops 2, and I did not care. I just didn't want it to be the greatest hits. Like, I know this isn't the one that's worth a lot of money, but this holds a lot of sentimental value to me. Like, this is one of the first games that me and my dad like sat down and played together. Like, me and my dad, a lot of me and my dad's bonding was literally playing zombies on Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, World at War. We did the co-op in Modern Warfare 3. But yeah, like I said though, oh, this page just doesn't work. All right, well, bye. Shoot, go away. Okay, that page was just causing problems. Just that page specifically. Seth Monsters. I'm going through some hard stuff, so I'm not really starting up until later in the summer, just getting set up. No, put it in your drive and convert it to digital. Yeah, I hope that's what they're doing. See, Bernie, that's a fake. Everything is digital. It has to be AI. Bernie, I thank you for thinking that I have that much skin in the game with AI to be able to just hyperimpose a fake Call of Duty. Geppetto, best of luck to you, my friend. Yeah, I can't wait for Seth to do more of his streams. You know, I was giving him crap earlier in the stream, but he is dealing with some health stuff, and he is going to be doing some streams. It's just y'all go subscribe to his channel and just be patient with him. Give him grace like you guys give me grace every time I make a mistake on the stream or something doesn't go right. See, backstage, speaking of COD, installed BSO multiplayer and zombies last night. I don't think I have zombies installed, but I do have. I'll probably be playing a little bit of that after this. Also, too, for those interested, we will be starting Assassin's Creed Black Flag tonight. Tonight, 7 or 8 p.m. I haven't decided yet, but I will definitely post on. I will try to post on YouTube and at least Twitter, YouTube in the community tab, so y'all can know. And then I'll try to put it on Twitter too, so more people can be aware. But that's actually a good segue. I did good for once. But yeah, speaking of Assassin's Creed Black. This is literally straight from Ubisoft. The Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resync launches with 2 million copies sold. Today, Vantage Studios, the Ubisoft company, announced that Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resync, the latest installment in the Assassin's Creed franchise, sold 2 million copies of the game on the first day following its July 9th release. The game ranked top 1 on Twitch on July 9th and reached a peak of 99,451 concurrent players on Steam within 24 hours of launch, making it the highest concurrent player count ever recorded for an Assassin's Creed title on the platform. Let's see, Geppetto, I know he is. He gets all the grace he wants. Okay, I got you. Well, welcome in, Ant-Man. Good to see you. I'll try to mentally make that note. So I can make sure I say hi to you properly. See, Bernie, hey, Grok, is Aero good with AI? Grok, yes, very good. Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to playing Black Flag Resynced. I actually didn't get very far into the original Black Flag. I played a little bit of it, but I don't remember a whole lot about it. So great time for me to jump in. Also, thanks to the generosity and kindness of Seth Monsters, I will have access to the game for the next month via Ubisoft Play. So thank you again, Seth, for graciously providing the means for that for the channel. And also, thank you, Stream Elements, for letting people know not to forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help out the channel a lot, and also keeps you up to date with all the cool stuff we're doing over here. But yeah, that's all I want to talk about with the Assassin's Creed. So let me pause the music, and we are going to end with watching the trailer for Ill, which friend of the channel, my good buddy Ion Storm, he's done a video and a short talking about this game. So if you haven't checked that out and you want to know more about this game, be sure to go check out his channel as well. Yeah, great walk. Common Seth W. Like Seth's always catching W's. Yeah, so let me turn the sound on. And yeah, so for those of you that haven't seen this, well, at least from what me and Ion are looking at it through, and 78 Inc., if you guys know him, also go check out his channel as well. He does a lot of game playthroughs of new games coming out. We were talking about it, and we're like, you know what? This could give Resident Evil a run for its money. Oh yeah, Bernie, you are not wrong. You are not wrong in the slightest. Anyways, here's the trailer for a new game called Ill, and I hope it terrifies you just as much as it terrified me.
There's a wounded man. Nasty injuries. It's like a beast tore him apart.
A beast? Out here? Are you drunk or something? Do him up and show him out. But he's still weak, so be careful.
What's going on?
Oh no, so we still have to, like, this isn't how the show is ending. We're gonna watch this, and then whatever y'all want to talk about for like 20-30 minutes. That's what we're gonna discuss. Sorry, I should have missed that at the beginning of the stream. My bad. Hopefully I don't get copyright struck or anything over the graphic content.
Bastard. And you're tough. Surprisingly lively for someone who just came out of a coma.
If you want to survive, you gotta hustle.
Actually, I think that's as much as I can show because I believe they show a lot of booty cracks in this, and I ain't trying to get a ding for sexualized content. I forgot about that. But yeah, that's the gist of the game though. I think it looks cool. But yeah, let's see. Backstage. I remember when Ill was a TikTok clip. This one is Team Clout or Mundfish. Mundfish. Yep, Mundfish Powerhouse. Which I gotta look it up. I forget what other games they've made. I literally was talking to somebody about it yesterday. Oh yeah, Atomic Heart. They're the ones that made Atomic Heart. They're making Atomic Heart 2, and they're making that the Cube and Atomic Heart story. I think that's what's it's just called the Cube. Yeah, thank you, Great Wall. Developed by Team Clout, published by Mundfish Powerhouse. Yeah, my bad. I got them flip-flop. Mundfish is the publisher. Team Clout is the developer. Which I'm actually thinking about giving Atomic Heart a fair shake, because I did try it when it came out, but I didn't. I really don't even think I put more than 15-30 minutes in it, to be completely honest. But yeah, that's all the topics I have for today. What do y'all want to talk about? This is just as much y'all's stream as it is mine. Because without y'all, the stream is nothing. See, Team Cloud is making Ill. Yep, they're the ones making Ill. Same here. Yep. Okay, for me, there we go. We can do that. And then there we go. Actually, no, I'll do this. I'll Ion Storm the stream. Mundfish is publishing Ill. Let's talk about it. Let's see, 4 to 6 community night. Yeah, we can definitely do one of those. Do I have anything going on this Saturday? Give me a day or two, and let me see if I can get something thrown together this weekend. If not this weekend, next weekend for sure. Let's see. Backstage, I want to say something about Black Flag. I like the original better so far. That's a take. See, Bernie Doom out next week. What do you mean? You talking about the DLC? I thought the DLC came out this week for the Dark Ages. Or are you talking about me continuing my frustrating journey with Doom Eternal? I feel like he's talking about me playing more Doom Eternal. Please say no. Bernie, please say no. Oh, I'm sorry. I completely stopped the music for that trailer and then did not even bother to put it back up. Which also, too, guys, I'm gonna be reinvigorating the music in the background. Like I know it's probably getting repetitive. Yeah, I shouldn't have even said it. I will get back to I almost said Burnout. I don't know why. I will go back to Doom Eternal once I get done with Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Let's see, Ant-Man. So from a development standpoint, Team Clout is really pushing the envelope. Seems that way. Aero, favorite Doom game you enjoy? So for me, I have to narrow it down to two. I can't just pick one. For me, it's Doom 2016 and the very first Doom from, what was it, 96? I believe is when it came out. 96 or 95. Like, also, too, I say that those are my favorite while also admitting that there are things I do like about the Dark Ages and that I do like about Eternal, but it's just, as an overall package, they didn't jive for me. 1993, I was close. I was adjacent. See, July 7th is when the DLC was set to release. Oh, okay. I heard people saying they were already playing it. Oh, let me look it up. Doom 2016 is my favorite. Yeah, it's just the pacing, the story. Like, it was one of those things where the story didn't, like, it had a story, but you had to actually go out and explore and actually engage with the game to get the full benefit of what the story it was trying to tell you. Like, granted, the game was mainly focused on gameplay, but there was a story there. Let's see, it's showing up on Steam now. Oh, okay. Let's see, Ant-Man. With the development of this game, the flesh hanging off the body and the skin is really revolutionary. It's a step above most games. Yeah, and that was one of the things when I watched the trailer for this, I think it was the other day, I'm like, because I think I'm at the point where it's like, okay, y'all have done as much graphically as you can. Now it's about density. I want to see different trash cans and different biomes, different environments. I don't want to see the same trash can that they make one trash can model, and that's the trash can model for the entirety of the game. See, Bernie, Halo in 2 weeks. Yes, dude, I cannot wait. I cannot wait for that. That's going to be a fun time. See, backstage. So about Distant Digital, is that still this week? That's the rumor. I have a feeling that if it is coming out this week, I have a feeling that it's going to be insiders only. Like, they're still gonna go through the what are they called? The rings, not rings of power, but just the different rings of the beta, alpha, and all that, the different channels. I think they'll still run that through there before it hits the masses, just to make sure everything is up to snuff and everything's working properly. That, and I'm also curious to see if this thing is legit. I'm curious to see how third parties interact with it. I have a feeling that EA will be an issue if that's a thing, because EA had an issue with Game Pass. But I personally hope they do it because, like, I don't have that many Xbox One games anymore like I used to. But, like, some of the ones I have, it's like, well, they're not available digitally anymore. So if I could get a digital copy, that'd be great. And then, like Seth Monsters was saying when I was talking to him about it, he was like, well, what if it's a Xbox Play Anywhere title? You pop the disc in, what's stopping you from getting the digital license and being able to play it on PC? I think that would be the smart consumer-friendly move that Xbox needs to do. I don't think they're going to do exactly that. They're going to try, but I don't know. With how Xbox has been over the last 20 years, like, I get the new, I'm really liking the new leadership, but I'm not going to just blindly align myself with them because they're saying the things I want to hear right now. Check back with me in a year to see if they're still doing the thing they said they were doing a year ago. Let's see. Great Wall, is this digital going to work in the reverse too? Let you take your digital games and burn the disc? Yeah, I highly doubt that. That would be cool, but that's a whole other piracy issue. Or at least I feel like that's how they would present it. Let's see. Italian EA always has issues and family plans. Yep. Also, my buddy I game share with, Apollyon Crow, he bought EA College Sports 27 on Steam. I don't have access to it. Same with Assassin's Creed Black Flag. He bought it. I went to go download it. Doesn't show up for me. Ubisoft manually went in and said, nope, that does not go into Steam Family Share. So me and EA are me and Ubisoft we're not friends right now. At all. Let's see. Seth Monsters, EA is a wild card until the Saudis officially take over. Yeah, until we know exactly what direction they plan on taking EA, it's just a bunch of yep. Let's see, Aero, do you think Game Pass is going to get lowered in price or reworked on soon? I would, if it was me running it, I would make more changes. I would find a way to get the price back to $15 and then leave it there. And also to make everything a la carte, like Fortnite, the Fortnite crew, if you want that, it's an additional fee. Like the base fee for Game Pass starts somewhere between $10 to $15, and then everything else you want on top of that, like additional services, it's an a la carte fee. Kind of like how Amazon Prime already does, and Netflix is actually looking into doing that as well, offering other subscriptions within Netflix. Or not within Netflix, but like kind of like you get Netflix, hey, try one of these add-on bonuses to add to your Netflix plan. But I still don't think we've seen the end of the changes coming to Game Pass. I really don't. And I think the more people are like, yeah, it's nice you lower the price to $22.99, but can we get back to $14.99? Thanks. See, Great Wall, it would be pretty cool move with PlayStation going all digital. Yeah, it really would. And also, from what I understand, Xbox wasn't going to put a disc drive in Helix. Now they're going back and going, oh. People are not happy about us not doing discs anymore. All right, let me phrase it. People aren't happy Sony's not doing disc after January 1st, 2028. How can we make that a good thing for us? That right there. Disc to digital. See, Seth Monsters, I think cloud is most important for next gen. With next gen prices, get the Magnus chips in the data centers. Yeah, I can see that, and as much as I don't know, I have a love-hate relationship with the cloud because I can't ever get it to work the way that it's advertised to work. Like, I get bits and pieces of it where it's like, oh, okay, this is really cool. But it's not consistent enough for me to be like, yeah, I can recommend this as an alternative. As of right now, I will not recommend cloud as an alternative. Unless you're super, super casual and you only play single player games. If you play Call of Duty, Battlefield, multiplayer games, online games, any of those, don't recommend it at all. Now, is it the worst thing ever? No, but again, it's not consistent enough. Let's see, backstage, I want to bring up one more thing. What do we think the last Gen 8 console game will be on Xbox One, PS4? I really don't know because Sony's already left. And, you know, I'm just going to look it up. Let's see. Last PS4 game being released. Alright, let's see if I can find this out. Oh. Actually, no, I'm gonna look up the most recent PS4 release. Let's see, Seth Monsters, me too, but it's business. Oh yeah, it's just business. For casuals, Fortnite, and yeah. Yeah, it's like Black Ops 7's playable on the cloud. I just like I cannot recommend it for any type of online play. I just can't. Like, I've tried it. And like I said a little bit ago, it's not that it's absolutely terrible. It's not. It's just for what I have access to natively, it doesn't compare, even in the slightest. So it's like, well, why play on the cloud when I already have something that can do it at native, no problem. Say, no for last PS4 release. Wait, that can't be right. It's trying to tell me that Black Flag Remake launched for PS4. There's no way that's accurate. Yeah, I literally asked Google's AI, I was like, hey, what's the last game? And then it was like, oh, there hasn't been any recent, or what did it say? I forgot what it said. It said something dumb and irrelevant, and I'm like, wait a second. And then it was like, oh yeah, you can, Assassin's Creed Black Flag released on July 9th. And then the very next thing I asked it, I was like, Assassin's Creed Black Flag on PS4 question mark. It's like, Black Flag Remake is not playable on PS4.
Access! Spicy meatball!
Let's see, Ant-Man, I think the whole physical copy thing is a lost cause, but it's still upsetting. Yeah, and that's where I'm at with it too. It's like, I'm not wishing for the end of physical, but I'm also, I can see the writing on the wall. Like, these businesses are pushing and pushing and pushing for all digital, just so they can keep raising the price. Let's see, backstage, that's an AI error. Oh yeah, I know it's an AI error, but it's still dumb. I will call it dumb every single time it happens too. Let's see, Italia, if you don't mind me asking your accent, where are you from, Aero? I'm a couple states off from you. I don't like to go into specifics with where I live, but yeah, but Southeast United States. Let's see. All right, let me pull this article up that the Great Wasp sent. Okay. Thank you for this article, Great Wasp. Wow. Okay, actually, no, I'm gonna show this. This is actually really interesting. All right, so I didn't even know that Mouse PI for Hire came out on PS4. Let's see here. I'm in the bluegrass. Yeah, that sums up where I'm at. Let me make me small again. Put me back over here. And bing, bang, boom, we're back. Yeah, these are, again, thank you, Great Wall, for putting this in the chat. This is new PS4 games release dates in 2026. And You know what? I'm curious. Let's look at the tentative. Okay, so the Wolf Among Us 2 is supposed to come to PS4. The new Mega Man game is supposed to. These all look like indie games, so I would say one of these is probably going to be the last ones to release on PS4, if I had to take a wild guess. Let's see. Myrtle Beach? Hey, Myrtle Beach is a good time. I haven't been there in a couple years, but I actually like that place. Even though some people give it really bad rep, I thoroughly... As long as you're not on the south side. If you're on the south side, it's rough. But yeah, I'm looking at, like... Oh, this is last update on April 10th. So in April, we had Mouse PI for Hire. No clue what that game is. Bubsy 4D came out May 22nd. Blue's Quest for the Golden Pin. R-Type Tactics. And then Call of Duty. It looks like, well, actually, these didn't even get physical releases. But honestly, it's looking like the last heavy hitter PS4 games. Looks like it's going to be the Call of Duty games. Like, I still think the Wolf Among Us 2 will sell decently well. But I don't think it's going to really move the needle in any meaningful way on PS4. Or Xbox One, for that matter. The Great Wall. I forgot this COD remakes came out on PS4. Yep, they did. Well, COD ports. I think there's a lot of misconception going on the internet about what exactly the games are. It's literally just the PS3 version on new hardware with supposedly better servers. I love Florida, miss the beach. Dude, I love visiting Florida, not just because my favorite team is there, or my favorite college team's there, but that's besides the point. The beaches are, the only thing I don't like about Florida, why do all y'all drive 90 and a 70? Like, I get y'all are in a rush, but like, I shouldn't be going half of Mach Jesus just to be passed on double yellow lines with someone looking at me like I'm going 15 and a 50. Yeah, Seth. Yeah, well, Seth, we've already talked about it. That's definitely going to be happening within the next, I would say, year, if possible. But see, Seth Moss has lived in Florida for 23 years now. The Great Wall, Deca Police will be big in Japan, but not sure about here on PS4. Okay, yeah, that's what I was saying though. These TBA games, they just they sound like indie games. So this one might not be. What was this game about? I feel like I've seen this before. I feel like this has already came out on modern consoles. See here, something else. Well then, don't drive 50 in the left lane. No, I'm talking one lane going this way, one lane coming this way. I'm going 70. Somebody comes flying by, like gets right up on my butt, jerks over, goes right in front of me, jumps right back in front of me, and then off to the races they go, keep going 90. The backstage, the Mouse PI for Hire team announced that their game will be playable offline with the physical copy for PS5 and Xbox Series. That took me way too long to get through that. Damn, Seth, I'm super jealous. LOL, man. You've got scuba spots, Disney, and cruise lines all right there, but my wife is so scared of alligators. It's his road. Yeah, that's how they treat it. It's their road, and you're in their way. But I'm actually excited because hopefully this year I'll actually be able to go to my first Florida Gator game, which I'm really looking forward to. I've been a lifelong Gator fan, mainly because my dad is essentially, like, he was around that college. See, Bernie, can you think of better beaches in Florida? Honestly, after going to Daytona Beach when I was a teenager, I don't think you can. Like, I genuinely don't think you can. See, have you seen the Miami Heat just blow through? Oh, the Miami Heat just blew through the red lights with a police escort. See, right, well, I got stung by a jellyfish at Daytona Beach. Great Wall, I don't think you realize how lucky you were that it wasn't a man of war. Those man of wars can do they can kill you just from a very tiny sting. They're literally only about that big around too. Like I've seen them washed up on shore when I was down there. Those things are creepy looking even when they're dead. Actually, the funny thing too about jellyfish in general, once they wash up on shore, their caps almost turn into like a rubberish material. It's kind of weird. Some navigators for me. I'm half hour from Disney, half hour from Space Coast. Almost said Space Ghost. Coast to coast. Got two parks instead of malls and watch launches from my backyard. I love it here. Yeah, hopefully they have a launch going on when I come down there to see you, Seth. Let's see, Bernie, South Beach is much better than Daytona. Yeah, my big thing with Daytona is they don't lie when they say falling down on that. It's like falling down on asphalt. It is. I mean, there's a reason why most of the beaches in Florida you can drive on. There's a reason. Because the sand is so coarse, it compacts in a very specific way that allows for vehicles to be able to drive on it, which gives it like asphalt-like qualities. But then, man, you fall down and you scrape any part of your body on that, man, it worse than rug burns. The Seth monsters there are like 3 a week. Oh, okay, cool. Same as far as beaches go, I like Sister Key and Lido Key. I hear the keys are amazing, especially for scuba diving. Yeah, and it was actually funny. My dad used to tell me growing up, he's like, man, because my dad's obsessed with key lime pie. And every time that he would make one, he would just use like regular limes and stuff. He's like, this isn't a legit key lime pie. Did you get the limes from the keys? No, it's not a key lime pie, it's just a lime pie. Like my dad is like die-hard Floridian. See, Bernie, yep, saw many washed up on Galveston last summer. Yeah, it's cool to see, but at the same time, it's like, dude, like somebody like, and it's one of those things where it's not like there's just like the entire week that you're there, you saw one. It was no, the entire week you were there, morning, evening, night, late at night. Most of the time, if you walked about 500 feet back and forth along the coast, day to day, you would come across multiple jellyfish. Not all of them were man of war, but you would come across multiple jellyfish. The Seth Monsters Key West is a total blast. It feels like West Coast vibes instead of Florida. Really? Well, that's cool. I would like to go down there and spend a couple days. See, man, I knew it, Seth. I've never been to Key West. Bernie, maybe jellyfish and many kids stepping on them getting stung because they couldn't see them. Yeah, because also too, a lot of people don't realize is a lot of the jellyfish is like coloring and stuff. When they die, the coloring goes away too. So you literally just have a translucent little divot in the ground, and if you don't see it, that's it. That's a wrap. You got stung. See, Bernie, Key West is amazing. Seth Monsters, especially now that Florida is wall-to-wall dispensaries. Do it, Aero. Go to Key West. Oh, trust me, I will. And that's another thing too I want to do on the channel. Like, I do plan on going. If I can get the funds, I do plan on going to PAX East next year. Which I'm still working out some things and whatnot, and I will let you guys know more about how I plan to do all that once I have a better grasp on what everything is going to cost and what I can actually contribute towards making it there. But yeah, that is the plan though. Hopefully, I'll have some other people coming with me from the community. I don't want to say names in case something happens and they're not able to go, and then people are like, "Oh, well, you said you were going to get." Yeah, I'll do all that crap. It says Monster Aero to Summer Game Fest 2027. I think the more real, like, as much as that's nice of you to say, Seth. I feel like me going to PAX is a more reasonable goal with where I'm at, channel wise and everything. And also, I want to meet you guys. Like, I'm not just one of these dudes that just wants to sit in his room and complain about games, talk about games, play games. Like, this is what I want. The back and forth. People. Electric humans, as Theo Vaughn would put it. Man, Seth, I'm so jealous of Spencer. Yeah, now it would be nice to go to Summer Games Fest next year, but obviously price is a big factor in that. See, are you cloth enough to go to Gen Con? Oh, okay. I'm not talking to you. I hate it when SIRI thinks that I said her name and I literally said nothing even remotely close to it. But I would like to go to games. I would like to eventually go to all of the or be able to say I've been to all of the events once. Like, I want to go to Gamescom. I want to go to Tokyo Game Show, or Tokyo, was it Games Fest or Game Show? I can't remember. Yeah, show Tokyo TGS. I want to go to. I want to at least go to one Xbox Fan Fest and go to Summer Games Fest once. I think that would be really cool. See, says I can pick up a microbus and we can drive across the country like a Grateful Dead tour. How long would it take to go from East Coast to West Coast? Wait. Hold on. That's not my music. Yeah. See, this is supposed to be an hour-long show, but you guys just make it so much fun that I'm cool with just sitting here vibing out with you guys. Hey, let's see. Backstage, dude. I want to go to Summer Games Fest 2027. We should plan that and surprise Mag in person. Megatron, Decepticons, whatever the opposite of rollout is. Roll in. The MegaCon, 5 days with stops. That's not terrible, but like I said, I am planning on going to PAX East next year. So I'm thinking if y'all would want to contribute to that, I'll probably start some type of campaign probably August, September. Like I said, I'm still working out some of the details and whatnot. But if y'all would like to support that, I would be greatly appreciative of it. Like I said, right now I haven't gotten everything smoothed out. I haven't gotten total prices for everything, but once I'm able to get all that, I will definitely let you guys know something. Oh, you're talking about MegaCon. Let's see, Bernie, Tokyo Game Show would be the one for me. And also too, any of these showcases I go to, I will be making videos for, like, 100%. And also too, especially if it's fan funded, like if y'all are funding, or not fan funded, support funded, obviously, yeah, if y'all help me get there, I am going to do everything I can to make content to show y'all what it's like to actually be there. Because I think that was something that after seeing Mag's videos of Summer Games Fest and all the Xbox stuff, I'm like, that'd be really cool. Like, not just for me to be able to be there in person, but for people to be able to see my reaction to experiencing all of it. See, May 20th, 23rd, Orange County Convention Center, MegaCon. Okay, well, All right. Well, Seth, is this you saying that if I go to MegaCon, that the room and board's covered? Is that what you're saying? If I just need to get there. But and see also too, I don't know what all conventions there are that are going on. Like I just don't. Like I know PAX East, PAX West, and then the global stuff, but like the local stuff, like where I live at, they do stuff, but it feels like it leans more towards tabletop games and role playing and like Dungeons and Dragons. Well, I am buying a new house. Okay, well, maybe that's what we'll do instead. We'll go to that instead of PAX. That, and I think it might help the one of the other guys not spend as much money flying. I'm pretty sure you know who I'm talking about, Seth. But yeah, I'd be more than happy to come down and do that. So Seth, me and you'll talk more behind the scenes, and we'll make a decision on that. Okay. All right. In that case, then, if you're gonna have a pool, all right. I guess I'm going to Florida next year. But yeah, like I said, though, we'll talk about it more behind the scenes, and then if funding is needed, I will let you guys know for sure. And also, too, before any of that even starts, appreciate all of you for potentially supporting me going to these things. And I will also make the pledge right now that, if y'all send me to these events and stuff, I'm going to do actual coverage. Not saying that other people that go don't do coverage. It's just I'm looking forward to being able to do content from my perspective going to those events. And of course, meeting all you awesome people. That's the biggest part of it. I just want to meet cool people. We have a pool. We just have a neighborhood pool. Yeah, same. It's mandatory to have a screened-in pool in Florida. It's all tabletop stuff, Aero. Ah, okay, gotcha. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, I don't know which conventions are more gaming focused and more cosplay and everything else but gaming based. Well, not saying that tabletop games aren't gaming, but y'all understand what I mean. Gotta keep the gators out of the pools. Yeah, honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if most people in Florida just have like massive privacy fences around their pools. Just for that, especially if they live near swampland. Oh, MegaCon's not game focused. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure you could probably find another decent convention that's down there. But like I said, if there's not something down there, then I'll stick to going to PAX East in Boston. It's all street enclosed, especially the ones from Gainesville. Ha ha ha, Bernie, you're funny. It took me a second, but I see what you did there. Okay.
Whoa! Pump the hate brakes, Fox and friends.
Yeah, pump the hate brakes. Aero, he's near Disney and not far from the beach. I have an idea. Yeah. Oh, like I said, I'm still gonna go see Seth. Like, I don't need to go down there for a convention just to hang out with him. Like I said, I plan on meeting up with Seth within the next year. Oh, by UCF. Yeah, actually, Seth. Well, I'll talk to you about that privately. But yeah, I think this has been an awesome stream, guys. Like, seriously, thank you guys for showing up and talking, hanging out. So we had Geppetto, Ant-Man. I apologize. I'll call you both. Seth Monsters, backstage videos. Where Italia, wait, hold on. Italia Gangsta, The Great Wall, Bernie. Make sure I didn't forget nobody. Ion Storm was in here. Making sure I'm not missing nobody. Yeah, pretty sure I said hi to everybody. But yeah, this is a great show, guys. Yeah, don't forget to hit that like button. It really does help out the channel a lot. And also, don't forget, we're doing another stream tonight, 8 p.m. We will be playing Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Again, thank you, Death Monsters, for that. But with all that out of the way, that's the stream for today, guys. So again, hope y'all enjoyed, and hope y'all come back for all the other content. I typically stream Mondays 11 a.m., Tuesday 4 p.m. over on Ion Storm's channel, co-hosting Gaming News Live. And then, if I'm remembering correctly, I believe me and Ion will be on Renegade Realm tomorrow as well. So stay tuned for that. And I stream Tuesdays and Wednesdays doing just playing games. We don't do news. We just play games Wednesdays and Thursdays, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you know, like this week, obviously it'll be Assassin's Creed Black Flag. And yeah, other than that, that's all I got for you guys today. Y'all have a wonderful, fantastic freaking day. God bless. And I will catch y'all in the next video. Peace.